challenge the knowledge gap in volleyball between the senior ones and the junior ones. And there are some teams that is showing here. If you do not train the junior ones to grow, honestly, it is going to be a very difficult thing for some clubs. Indeed, I spoke with Coach Tony, and I spoke with the coordinator of this particular clinic. We are going to hold a series of clinics within the next between 4 to 6 months. These ones will be longer. These ones are going to be longer, and at the end there will be some level of proper certification, because you have to write an exam or something, or a knowledge-based, we call it knowledge-based test, so that it will just assist you all. Indeed, it's very difficult for coaches in Nigeria, but by the time we start bringing in international standards, etc., it is comparable with other countries. So let us not look at this knowledge as actually being lost. It is with that I say thank you very much for taking time within this tight schedule of the Kontagora Invitational Challenge to actually come and witness or participate in this coaching course. To God be the glory. Some certificates are going to be given out. Please find a good place to hang these certificates, and always remember that when you came to Kontagora, you actually built your capacity in how to train the children. Catching them young syndrome is what we are looking for. So once again, I say to all of you, thank you very much, and to God be the glory. And after that, you go off more. This is what that song that they sing. You are rocking with the big boys. So coaches, if you have this kind of thing, this is just actually the truth about it. Once you have this kind of thing as a coach, you don't need anything again. Right? Once you have this as a coach, you put it here. So you don't need to start shouting again. Once it's here like that, you don't need to start anything. Not be like, hell, now God punish you. If you try, I go join for that room. Not so. All you just do is 6, 4, 5, go back. 6, pull him. You are talking. And you are moving. Not be say, idiot. God punish you. What do you mean? I'll slap you. Not be so. Coaches, please let us forget that one. Let us call a spade. We all did it here. Some of us even were even looking at our players and doing, you don't go walk, you don't inch way in front of player, you go kill him. So you just talk. Rock with the big boys. You go kitty, go kata. Anyhow you do them, now the remainder now go win. So just tell them. 6 base, pull out. You see him now? Very simple. You can even sit down like Dele and say he has headache. Oh yeah. Your team is losing. Oh yeah, 6, come back. 4, go. 9. It is well, to God be the glory. You can see when you man. Your hang on now. Just let me know. Yeah, use your infantry. Use your infantry. There's someone what they call it here. This one not the work, but
he's working boom mic for the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Now it's time for presentation. First and foremost, let me start with the resource person.
Oh, okay. Silver and gold we don't have, sir. But please, as a sign of our own gratitude and gesture, just take this little vex money, so that you know, as you are going back, you just be reminding us that your capacity built up. God bless you, sir. God bless you. Thank you, sir. Condom.
And let me make an announcement. The rule of Kontagora Volleyball Challenge stipulates that all coaches coming to Kontagora must be registered coaches with MVCA. In that regard, some of the coaches are not registered. They came with teams, and as promised, you have to take steps in order for you to be a registered member. However, the chief host has graciously given all the coaches that came with teams the sum of 55,000 naira. I and my secretary have sat down and we worked it out. Every coach, if you pay 7,000 naira for registration, we make it 10,000 naira. So MVCA is going to update your record with 10,000 naira. If you pay 10,000 naira, you will have your 55,000 naira. If you did not pay at all, you will have
45 now.
45,000 naira. So there it goes. Some coaches did not pay for this seminar the 1,005. We deduct it from it. So your money is here. That's the certificate. Your senior.
I'll remove the ballot for inside the condom now. Make everybody know your name. Some name they are protocol. Yeah, no, protocol. This one is very This one is one of them. Nasa condom. I'm Nasa condom.
So the presentation will just mention the presentation to the most senior coach here in our meeting, Presani Mohammed.
NASA Thunders. It's not yet time, man. Time never.
Okay, sir. It's here we expect it. We will give you a sounding welcome. I'm also by December, unlike the FM. We invite all our players to have a get together. The good old days. I tell them, system.
Is Coach Shola here? Shola? Shola Olada.
No height.
A ba ta kowanne kawai in aka je za a ci da.
For the women, it is a Zoka Shigadaji. Ask them what I said, they would explain to you.
Let me also add, the chief host also donated the sum of 175,000 naira to MVCA, and he said he promised that is just the beginning of what he will be doing for the coaches. Because without coaches, just like what I said last time, there is no volleyball, and that is the gospel truth. Please, you should go back and work. That's his word. Thank you very much.
I don't know. Make I go.
Thank you so very much. We cannot ask the owner of the house to leave unless he chooses to do so.
Oh man, I did drink for that side. I just make I go.
And let's continue to put our hands together as the escort for Major General. Please, we need to also take this now. Okay, yes, bro. Now. Everybody.
You must stay here, sir.
Privilege.
Let Kotani stay here. Come and stay here.
We are hiding.
Are we okay here?
Yes. Wait.
Your voice will come out.
You have done so much. I don't want to scotch.
Alright. So now well done, Abel. God bless you. God bless you.
I want to believe that we only have 5 more minutes to spend here, and out of the 5 more minutes, we'll split it into 3 parts. 2 minutes. I'm going to invite Coach Sonny to please give us 2 minutes words of encouragement to also appreciate Coach Tony Oguma, to also encourage all our coaches, the senior coaches, the grassroots coaches. And the other 2 minutes will also go for one of our grassroots coaches, which is Coach Vincent. He has short, what is he called to say? So it's just 2 minutes. Then the other 1 minute is going to be used by our chairman for wrapping everything up. After which, please, all coaches will stay behind. If you know you come with the team, stay behind so that you can have your catch as well. Thank you so very much, Coach Sani Mohammed. 2 minutes, please. That's 120 seconds.
No worry, afternoon, my coaches, our resource person, Coach Tony Oguma, whom has known me since when I was at the age of 19. I met him at the Nigerian senior national team when I was at that age. Then he was the captain of the national team. Way up to the time that he handed over the leadership of the national team to Usman Abdallah, who was my teammate. We started playing volleyball together. So he has been a very good mentor to us as players, now my resource person. And I appreciate all you coaches for the cooperation. Yeah, it's a good knowledge. But I advise every one of us, if there is an opportunity, instead of we running programs like this, let's see if we can attend the FIVB courses. That would be very good for us. So you'll learn better with FIVB courses. You'll be well certified with FIVB courses. The knowledge you acquire here, it will make it easy for you to pass through FIVB courses straight ahead. There is nothing much in it, in as much as you play volleyball. You can always pass through all these courses. So sir, we actually appreciate you. May Almighty keep blessing you. May Almighty give you long life. May the Almighty God equally grace the sponsor of this particular tournament. My good appreciation equally to the chairman of Nigerian Volleyball Coaches Association, who is my good friend, even though I lost him today, but it doesn't matter. You understand? So gentlemen, I believe the sky is the limit of Nigerian volleyball coaches. Most of us are on our way out. some of you are coming in. Some of you are coming in. Like me, honorably, I don't think I wish to stay longer than necessary as a coach for the national team. I don't wish to. When it's time, I will hands up. Others will come and tell me. So thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you. You are able to just use 100 seconds. Thank you so very much. You are a typical Nigerian. Please, let's welcome Coach Vincent. He has just something to tell us within 2 minutes, please.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sirs. Please, sorry to take your time. It will not be more than 3 minutes. 2 minutes, sorry. I have to beg the chairman. But I think it's important I share my experience with you, because I started coaching grassroots 2012, which is almost 10 years now. And in the 10 years, I was able, by the grace of God, to build 12 volleyball courts. Not with my money, but because of the ingredients I'm going to share with you here. People's money that trust and believe in grassroots volleyball. You can do the same. It's unfortunate that even now as we are talking, some people are still training volleyball on bare ground. That have to stop. Some people are playing volleyball on ground that are not even painted, on nets that don't even have nets. All these things, poles that don't even have nets. All these things are things that you can improve on to build your players and to build your club. Now, I'm not going to read this. If you need it, it's just ingredients for setting up a community volleyball club. The Nigerian experience. The Nigerian experience. Please, just listen to the tips. It's just 8 tips. Tip 1 says, passion defines the person. It is not just interest in volleyball, but passion. If it is interest, a little challenge, you will stop. If it is passion, you will push and push and push until the aim is achieved. 2, locate a location and find a space. Before you train, before you set up a playground, where is the place? Is it a church? Is it a school or a public ground? The tip here is that you should find a place that they will not come tomorrow and ask you to leave. Number 1. Number 2, look at a place that is safe, that is secure, that the safety of both the players and your facilities will be guaranteed. Tips 3 say, take volleyball to the people. There are times that in states and in towns, we have only one training ground, which may be stadium or square, where people have to pay transport to go and play volleyball. But taking volleyball to the people, as explained by these tips, says that you have to take your training ground to the people in a community. Please, we should follow it. I know some of you have already set up and established your place. For those that want to set up a community training ground, please, this is very, very important. Take the sport to the people. The next one says leadership and mentorship. Don't deceive yourself as a coach. You need someone to mentor you. By the grace of God, I was mentored by our father here. I attended his courses 4 times. This is why you attended. Me, 4. I followed Coach Elas from the beginning. Coach Sam Osomo of Civil Defense, I hear him. There are people that you must learn from them. It's mentorship. And you are also a leader to your players. 5, building the court starts with a vision. If you set up a community club, what do you intend to achieve? Is it to build the children or the youth or to serve the community? Don't forget, there is nothing for you to get at the beginning. It's always at the end. Now 6 says, name is the game. When you set up your club, which name did you give it? The advice by this tip says, you should name the club with the name of the town. It's very, very important, so that the people of the town will identify with the club. There are beautiful explanations attached to each tips. The next one says, where quantity comes before quality. It is very, very important for you to open your club, to have as many young people as possible, to have as many children as possible, and to have as many veterans as possible. Don't push anybody back. As the time goes and as the club grows, you will start reducing them. Those that really share your vision will remain. Those that don't share will go. That is why it says quantity before quality. Number 8 says, be a friend of the Sport Council or State Volleyball Association. The worst thing you can do as a starting coach is to have grudges or conflict with the state association, which means you don't want the progress of your players. It is impossible for them to go to national youth games, national sports festival without identifying with either that state association or state associations of other clubs, other states. It's very, very important. Then the next one says social media presence. Why I make reference to the court I built was this: all the people that were able to donate money for me to build those courts did it through social media. I don't know them. I've never met them. You may not trust me, but they trust me, and I've executed not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 courts from people that I don't know. All is because of what they saw and they believe, and I did it for them. You can do it too. Not only to build your court, you can build court upon court, even in your village. The coach is a scout. How many times you as a coach, you stop a bike and pay him just to run back to a tall guy you saw on the way and say, come, I want you to play volleyball? How many times did you stop and go to a shop? You don't intend to buy anything, but because you saw a tall girl selling something, you challenge her and brought her out of the shop and start paying her that she should play volleyball. How many times have you seen a boy going to school? You stop, drop from the car and follow the boy to the school just to know his school, take his school, follow him to his house just to know his house, collect his mother number and call them in the evening to send the boy to your court. That is the question. The coach is a scout. Remember, the tip says ingredient for setting up community volleyball club, the Nigerian experience. Thank you.
Let's put your hands together for Coach Vincent. Yes, I gave him 120 seconds, but he ends up using 180 seconds. But no wahala, because you can see everybody enjoying your tips. This is a very good one, please. It is available. If you want it, it is available. It is also important, just like our father has told us today, that whatever we do, we start from grassroots. Most of the boys we are seeing here today started from what? Grassroots. It's just that we, the grassroots coaches, it is only God Almighty that can pay us back. Because when we traded to one extent, Coach Sunny Mohammed will just sit and say, this boy come to national camp. And once those boys go to national camp too, it is only God that can allow them to listen to us again. But we are happy because they are progressing. The essence of spending much time, our money, our resources on them is for them to become better person in future. And to the glory of God, we are trying our best, and by His grace, success shall be ours also. Without wasting much of our time, we are wrapping up the program, and I would like to invite. So, if you need this, it's just 500 naira. 500 naira. Now, our own handout also, I've discussed with Coach Tony Oguma. He said he's going to drop this copy. So if you need this copy also, it's just 500 naira. Everything will be well packaged like this. Everything. And by the grace of God, if you can pay today, I'll put all the money together and see on how you can have everything latest by tomorrow. Latest by tomorrow. So this 500, this 500, making 1,000 naira. Please, please, for the record's sake, it is voluntary. It is what? Voluntary. So that we're not going to be saying the NVCA chairman under Coach Elam is forcing or imposing on Nigerian coaches to start buying materials. But whatever that is going to be useful to us, please let us get it. I would like to, so please, immediately after this, after the prayer, if you are an accompanying coach, if you come here with team, please stay, so that we'll quickly sort out our money and we can all leave. Please, a Muslim should give us a closing prayer, please. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Amen. Who is praying, please? Amen. 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 Sallallahu alaihi Karim. Thank you. So please, let's put our hands together for ourselves as we take our leave. By the grace of God, we'll meet in Asaba. I'll be in Bayelsa.